Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will serve as the next Department of Health and Human Services Secretary. The results are in. The votes have been cast by senators. For the latest, let's head to our congressional correspondent, Kilmeny Duchardt. She joins us live from Capitol Hill with some reaction we're already tracking. Kilmeny, good morning.
Yeah, Emma, good to be back with you. That final vote tally was 52 senators in favor of Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s nomination and 48 against. This drew mostly along party lines with the exception of Republican Senator Mitch McConnell, who was seen as a potential no vote in all of this. Not enough to derail his nomination, but certainly Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and other nominees cannot afford to lose more than 3 Republican votes. Now, we just received a statement from Senator McConnell's office explaining why he voted against Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s nomination. He says, "I'm a survivor of childhood polio. In my lifetime, I've watched vaccines save millions of lives from devastating diseases across America and around the world. I will not condone the relitigation of proven cures, and neither will millions of Americans who credit their survival and quality of life to scientific miracles." His statement continues, and he concludes by saying, "This administration, led by the same president who delivered a medical miracle with Project Warp Speed, deserves a leader who is willing to acknowledge without qualification the efficacy of life-saving vaccines and who can demonstrate an understanding of basic elements of the U.S. healthcare system. Mr. Kennedy failed to prove that he is the best possible person to lead America's largest health agency. As he takes office, I sincerely hope Mr. Kennedy will choose not to sow further doubt and division, but to restore trust in our public health institutions." As much as we talk about the skepticism surrounding Kennedy's nomination with the comments that he's made and his views on vaccines, Republicans have defended him, saying that he's going to bring much needed transparency, putting out a lot of science and research that doesn't necessarily make it out into the public. But he has offered those assurances that he is not going to sow doubt into the community. What has been met with bipartisan enthusiasm is reforming the nation's top health agency by tackling chronic disease. This is something that Democrats and Republicans have gotten behind when it comes to his nomination. And certainly now that he is on the glide path to confirmation, he has been, of course, confirmed. They will certainly hope that he does that. This is, of course, statements that we heard out of the committee from both Democrats and Republicans. You know, if confirmed, we hope you will do this. He made pledges to both Democrats and Republicans to work with members on that committee who will, of course, conduct oversight over his leadership of the Department of Health and Human Services. Want to bring our viewers up to speed really quick. While that was happening on Capitol Hill, FBI nominee Kash Patel has advanced out of the Senate Judiciary Committee along party lines, 12-10. And again, we expect his nomination to make it to the floor sometime next week. Right now on the Senate floor, they're considering Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins. She advanced out of the committee 23-0. And we expect her vote will be bipartisan, unlike the past couple of nominees that we've had this week, Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence, and now Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who was seen as 2 of the more controversial nominees. That's why you saw Republicans prioritize him this week. So they're hoping to get a couple more through before business ends at the end of the week, and probably hoping not to be in session over the weekend. But if Democrats slow walk this, that is always a continued threat from the Republican Senate Majority Leader John Thune. Emma?
All right, more wins for President Trump. We'll see when the swearing-in ceremony happens. The president's meeting with the Prime Minister of India, but it could be added to the agenda, and we'll wait and see. Kilmeny.